Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm sitting in F-16, going for the takeoff. My mission for today is repeated mission from yesterday. I'm going for the bridge north of the Seoul. So hopefully I'll be able to reach it now in this flight. Like I was unable to reach it in my previous flight. There were like too many bandits controlling the airspace over the Seoul and slightly north from the Seoul, between Seoul and the DMZ. So I'd like to repeat the mission once again. Let's go for the takeoff.
Start 1-1, plane 2, power, position and hold, runway 20.
Okay, position and hold, runway 20. My call sign is Shark 11.
Start 1-1, plane 2, power, you are cleared for takeoff, runway 20, depart heading 110.
Shark 11 copy, taking off, depart heading 110.
Start 1-2, plane 2, power, position and hold, runway 20. Start 1-2, plane 2, power, you are cleared for takeoff, runway 20, depart heading 110.
Okay, let's cut off the afterburner so I will save some fuel.
Start 1-1, plane 2, departure, resume on navigation.
Shark 11, roger, resuming on navigation.
2, airborne.
So I'm going to head directly to the steer point 3.
Hostile launch activity detected, bullseye 300, 100 miles.
Oh, battery just taking off.
Start 1-2, plane 2, departure, resume on navigation.
So for this mission I'm carrying 6 AMRAAM C7s. That's the air-to-air weaponry, and for the air-to-ground, for the mission itself, I'm carrying 2 JDAMs. So that's for my mission. Let me check my wingman. Okay, he's also carrying the same stuff. So 2 JDAMs, 6 AMRAAMs. Master arm on, AZM on, program 4 for countermeasures for the flares and the chaff, release and lights off. Let me quickly communicate the same for my wingman.
Sentry 3, Shark 1-2, on my way. Shark 1-2, using on. 2, using on. Chalice 4, Shark 1-1. Request vector to threat. Shark 1, Chalice 4. It's pretty quiet right now.
Okay. No bandits in the air, so let's use the time compression. Let's save some time.
Lightning 4-1, in. Sentry 3, be advised, hostile launch activity detected, bullseye 270, 140 miles.
Okay, there is a contact 25,000 feet, 43 miles, slightly to the left. According to my RWR, that should be F-16, or in 25,000 feet it might be also a tanker.
Shark 1-1, Chalice 4, contact is friendly.
Okay, it's a friendly unit, so no need to be in stress. Still, the air seems to be clear, everything's perfect, everything's Gucci, so I can continue my flight without any problems whatsoever. Hopefully I'll be able to reach the target this time. But it's still early to say. I'm somewhere here When I put my cursor into the middle of the map, that's probably the position of myself. Still a couple of tens of miles into the target. That's remind me, let's check the steer point to IP. You can see here, I've selected the IP number 4, which means the initialization point. It's the point before the weapon release. Here on my RWR is this square beeping on my HSD screen. On my horizontal situation display, I can see that that's the IP point. And behind it, this triangle, which is not active now, I have to, if I switch to it, like this, now the steer point 5 is active, which is TGT or the target, and you can see on the HSD the position of this target. So exactly to the target, it is like 114 miles now, and I'll be there in 12 minutes, basically. Here you can see all the data. Let's switch back to the IP point, which is 103 miles. Okay, it's something in 22,000 feet. It's probably the target which was in 25,000 feet before. Okay, that's the friendly. And there is another unknown contact here, again in 25,000 feet. So let's check it. Let's declare. Okay, that's also friendly. As you can see, my radar screen covers, basically if I make it like color, this is the radar screen on my right side, on my left side. On my right side you can see this blue part here, this part of the circle which is blue. It's the area which is currently covered by my radar on the left screen. So if I decrease the range of the radar to 40 miles, also this area here is covered by my radar. So I can extend the range of the radar up to 160 miles, but it's very unlikely, or not unlikely, it's simply impossible to see anything behind like 60 miles with the F-16 radar. I mean like targets with size of the fighter, so maybe some bombers, some AWACS I'll be able to see at greater distances, but definitely a target in size of a fighter, you are unable to see it more than for 60 miles in F-16 basically. The radar is not powerful enough to see that far. So I'm gonna switch back to 80. That's the, like, let's say the effective range. I can see some fighters in like 60 miles. Maybe if they are like bigger, I can see like 65, maybe something like that, but never more basically. Okay, so if the situation is clear, if I know that all the contacts in front of me are like friendly, I can always ask AWACS about the situation, and he will tell me whether there is just the enemies or some threats, for example. Okay, it's pretty quiet right now, so that means that there shouldn't be any enemy in, let's say, 50 miles. And there were like 3 splashes here in the distance. I'm pretty sure you could see that. So some Patriot system is active there.
Shark 1, Chalice 4, nearest threat, MiG-21, bearing 025, 40 miles, 30,000.
Okay, that's the MiG-21. I can see him on the radar, so let's switch to the AMRAAMs. He should be targeted by that Patriot. There is a Patriot missile battery just below him. So probably the Patriot is just going for some reload and then will repeat shooting. It fired like 3 times already. And there is another bandit in, let's say, 20,000 feet behind it. Okay, so there's a MiG-21 in 30,000 feet, right in front of me currently. I can lock him, and he is already in range, so I'm gonna send my wingman to attack him.
Shark 1-1, Chalice 4, contact confirmed hostile. ID to MiG. Shark 1-2, Shark 1-1. Engage MiG 21, bearing 025, 25 miles, 30,000.
Okay, Patriot is active down below.
2, Fox 3 long.
And 2 just fired his AMRAAM. So there is a Fox 3 on the way.
Shark 1, Chalice 4, be advised, hostiles bearing.
And I'm going to lock these MiG-29s. Oh, there's a Patriot, look at this. He was just hit by the missile.
1-1, Chalice 4, contact confirmed hostile. ID to MiG 29.
Okay, so the MiG-21 is gone, or soon will be gone. He's going down definitely. Okay, now he exploded. And the MiG-29 turned away. They were firing some missiles. Now they looks like they are empty and they are returning home.
Chalice 4, Shark 1-1. Request vector to threat. Shark 1, Chalice 4, nearest threat, MiG 29, bearing 275, 40 miles, 30,000.
275, 40 miles. Okay, so there is another contact here. Coming from the other side. Let's check once again.
4, Shark 1-1. Request vector to threat.
Okay, there he is.
Shark 1, Chalice 4, nearest threat, MiG 29, bearing 265, 40 miles, 30,000. Chalice 4, Shark 1-1. Declare. Shark 1-1, Chalice 4, contact confirmed hostile. MiG 29.
Okay, he's slowly getting into my weapon engagement or employment zone. Basically, it's the area where I can launch my missiles and they will be able to reach the target. Because I can launch the missile even yet, but it won't be able to reach this target. He's too far for the range of my missile. I can see there are like 3 bandits. So I'm going to ask my wingman to attack this first guy.
Shark 1-1. Engage MiG 29, bearing 250, 30 miles, 25,000. 2, Wilco.
Okay, he's going to take this guy. I'm going to lock the next guy. Hopefully he will continue his way. Looks like he's not returning, and there is Patriot just going for them, so let's wait and see which target will be picked up by the Patriot. Okay, looks like the first one, so let's go for this one, this guy here. And also my wingman just fired his missile. And there is another splash.
Launch activity detected. Bullseye 275, 160 miles. Sentry 3, be advised, hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 300, 80 miles. 2, Fox 3 long. One, Pitbull. Shark 1, Chalice 4, be advised, hostile bearing 225.
Okay, he turned away,
9,000.
and my AMRAAM has to change its direction. Now you can see how he will outrun my AMRAAM probably. I'm lucky because looks like my wingman fired his AMRAAM as well. Okay, wait a moment. Okay, it was a hit. So got him. And another splash, it was AMRAAM from my wingman. So he was double tapped, and there is also a Patriot, or I don't know, maybe some other air-to-air defense systems just hitting him. So
Chalice 4, Shark
he
1-1.
definitely has to disintegrate in the air.
Shark 1, Chalice 4, nearest threat, MiG-29, bearing 355, 50 miles, 25,000.
Okay, 355, 50 miles. I can see the contact here on my radar. Okay, now completely displayed.
Chalice 4, Shark 1-1.
That's the closest
Clear.
enemy.
Shark 1-1, Chalice 4, contact confirmed hostile. ID'd MiG-29.
But there was another
Chalice
contact
4,
here
be advised, hostile launch activity detected.
in
Bullseye
6,000
2.
feet.
Chalice 4,
Let's check
Shark
it
1-1.
before.
Declare. Shark 1-1, Chalice 4, contact is friendly.
Okay.
Sentry 3, be advised.
So let's
hostile launch
continue
activity
towards
detected.
these
Bullseye
MiG-29s.
305, 120 miles.
Looks like they are going to fly over the Soul. Somewhere there in their direction should be the Soul. So let's wait and see. Hopefully I'll be able to get them. Seoul used to be very well defended by the Patriot systems, but probably it's already a history. All the systems got probably destroyed by the Su-39s raiding over the Seoul. So every and each SAM system can be overwhelmed by the amount of the targets, so he's unable to track so many targets, unable to fire at so many targets, and basically also unable to reload rockets fast enough, maybe. So every and each airspace is penetrable. It depends only on the amount of the enemies, basically. I can see some other contacts just right behind the IP point. So maybe I won't be able to reach the target once again, but at least I'd like to destroy as many of the enemies as possible. That's also the highest priority for now.
Shark 1-2. 2, rifle. 3, radar.
Okay.
Fuel state 4,000.
He has 3 AMRAAMs, so I'm going to fire mainly at this bandit group. It's a group, if not a single target. We'll see. So far I'd like to take care of him. Okay, he seems to be turning slightly north. Looks like he's keeping his distance out of my Vez. And down below there is the Soul already. It's the airport and this the city, so okay, that's him. Looks like he's turning into me, which is perfect. Get the Vez. Okay, he got himself into the range of my AMRAAM, so let's send him a present. And there is active Patriot down below somewhere. I see the radar. So let's see whether I'll be successful or this Patriot maybe on this airfield somewhere will be successful. So far the AMRAAM is flying towards him without any problems. Oh, my wingman fired as well. Oh, I didn't say him that he should. There is another AMRAAM, so my wingman has just 2 AMRAAMs. Not great. MiG-29 splash. another coming from this direction. I can see them on the RWR, so
Chalice 4, Shark 1-1, declare. Shark 1-1, Chalice 4, contact confirmed hostile. I need MiG-29. Sentry 3, be advised, hostile launch.
at least one of them has to fly towards me, because I can see it on the RWR.
1, Fox 3 long. Chalice 4, be advised, hostiles bearing 345, 140 miles, 18,000. Sentry 3, be advised, hostile launch activity detected, bullseye 355, 60 miles.
I don't know whether this Amram will hit him. Let's check the speed. 1100. Maybe it will.
1, Pitbull.
Okay, it's Pitbull, so let's lock onto other guy. Which one is flying towards me? This not. This one here probably. Yes.
Shark 1-2, Shark 1-1. Engage MiG-21, bearing 005, 20 miles.
Okay, there was a splash.
2, Wilco. Bandit, 11 o'clock, blow. 2, Fox 3 long. 1, Fox 3 long.
Okay, there's a missile in the air, so... And it looks like I wasn't able to destroy this bandit. He's still flying. Wait a moment, I need to lock him.
1, Fox 3, 1, Pitbull. 2, Fox 3 long. Shark 1-2, rejoin formation. Chalice 4, Shark 1-2, on my way.
Okay, active missile behind me. Let's jink left, right, so the missile will need to change direction. I reacted pretty fast, pretty quickly, so I'm very sure that I'll be able to outrun this mission. Okay, I overspeed my aircraft and I damaged the radar. You don't have to be supersonic in this case, so I have to return to base. My aircraft simply is damaged like very seriously. I can't even switch the steer points.
Sentry 3, be advised, hostile launch activity detected, bullseye 340, 30 miles.
You can see my radar is off. Can't do anything about it. Okay, the missile is away. I'm going to continue like this, continuing home. Maybe I can still fire the missile like in Mad Dog mode, which is quite dangerous, but okay, there was a splash in the distance. I hope it's not my wingman.
Shark 1-2, rejoin formation. Shark 1-2, on my way. Shark 1-2, return to base. Chalice 4, be advised 2, I'm a dot.
Okay, he's still responding. I'm going to land. There is no need to be a hero. I was too fast for the airframe with JDAMs, basically.
Altitude.
Going to land here. Oh, it's a destroyed airfield. So not going to land here. MiG-29 coming from behind.
Chalice 4, Shark 1-1. Request vector to threat. Shark 1, Chalice 4, nearest threat, MiG-29s. Free ship, bearing 295, 30 miles, 20,000.
Okay, let's climb into the altitude and I'm going to fire Mad Dog missiles at them. Going to wait until my wingman is safe, so he will be in front of me, not behind me. So, say again the direction, please.
Request vector to threat. Shark 1, Chalice 4, nearest threat, MiG-29s. Free ship, bearing 300, 30 miles, 20,000.
Okay, I can see them in the distance. So, hopefully there is nothing in between me and them. Going to fire this one missile as a Mad Dog. They are like...
Shark 1-1. Request vector to threat. Shark 1, Chalice 4, nearest threat, MiG-29s. Free ship, bearing 310, 20 miles, 19,000.
20 miles. Okay, let's fire.
Mad Dog.
And let's see how the missile will fly.
Hostile bearing 360, 15 miles, 24,000.
It picked up one MiG-29. Let's see, it should be destroyed. Still quite fast, AMRAAM. So fire it even without the radar, as you can see, and the MiG-29 is hit.
Chalice 4, be advised, hostile launch.
That's the splash.
Bullseye 300, 80 miles. Chalice 4, be advised, hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 340, 30 miles. Chalice 4, Shark 1-1. Request vector to threat. Shark 1, Chalice 4, nearest threat, MiG-29s. Free ship, bearing 350, 20 miles, 18,000. Chalice 4, be advised, hostiles bearing 345, 180 miles, 18,000. Chalice 4, Shark 1-1. Request vector to threat. Shark 1, Chalice 4, nearest threat, MiG-29s. Two ship, bearing 360, 25 miles, 15,000. She's breaking up.
Okay,
We lost one.
missile launch behind me, or let's say two missile launches.
Be advised, hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye
Can see it perfectly.
Caution, caution.
Oh, I'm running out of fuel. There's just this warning, like over a warning, no like detailed warning what's going on, what's happened. What about these two airfields down below? Can I land on them? I don't know. But I have to. At least one of them should be okay. I have not enough fuel to continue this flight. Back to my base. Maybe let's go for that airfield first.
Chalice 4, Shark 1-1. Request vector to threat. Shark 1, Chalice 4, nearest threat, MiG-29, bearing 005, 35 miles, 14,000. Chalice 4, be advised, hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 300, 80 miles. Sentry 4, be advised, hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 350, 50 miles.
I wasn't very successful in this mission. Many of the targets which I was targeting or shooting at got destroyed by Patriots, or I have to fire like two AMRAAMs onto that one MiG-29. Still flying away, so I would be glad if there will be like 3 kills for myself and 3 kills for my wingman. So like totally 6 kills, and if I land successfully, including my wingman, that will be another great success. So far this airfield looks okay. Oh, it's also destroyed. So let's switch for that other airfield. It's my fuel state. Come on. 800.
Oh man.
It's the Pyeongtaek 019X probably, or Songham. One of these. Or maybe Songham is just the airstrip, so there must be an airstrip behind this airfield somewhere, so if this ain't gonna be successful, I still can maybe go for that airfield. So flight controls fault, cabin pressure fault, dual, I don't know what dual means, and after fuel low as well, so time to land this machine.
Shark 1, Chalice 4, nearest threat, MiG-29, stew ship, bearing 335, 30 miles, 19,000.
Okay, this airfield looks okay. I hope nobody will be just taking off or landing from the other side. So I'm going to land without the ATC permission. I don't have time to look at the map and check the, I don't know, like 3 different frequencies. So I'm gonna land on this airfield now, and then I will... Oh, too slow. Okay.
Shark 1-1, Pyeongtaek Tower. Next time get a clearance before landing.
Shark 1, Chalice 4, be advised, hostile bearing 050, 25 miles, 12,000. Fox 2.
Okay.
Fox 2.
700 pounds of fuel. Let's see the outcome of the mission. My wingman was in front of me, so he should be able to reach the home plate. He wasn't using the afterburner that extensively. So 4 kills for me, 2 kills for the Lieutenant Cha. Excellent average, which is still perfect, so that's great. 2 MiG-29s, R-77M launched at Iceman, so I'm impressed. Wow, that's for the first time I see this R-77M in this campaign. So looks like they got like fresh resupply of the air-to-air missiles, and basically the best Russian missiles in this game. So it's very dangerous one. I was glad that I was reacting quite quickly, and I flew away. MiG-29SM, MiG-21, MiG-29 again, and MiG-29. So I was lucky I destroyed like 4 MiG-29s SM variants, so that's great.
Chalice 4, be advised, hostile launch activity detected, bullseye 300, 200 miles.
Okay, but that means that this bridge is still here, and I need to fly there. Still operational. I so desperately need to destroy this bridge. It's maybe the difference between the win and the lose of the entire campaign. I'd say it so. Let's pick another F-16. 2 aircrafts, 115th Squadron. Okay, just 1 aircraft, still better than 0 aircrafts. So I'll be flying this mission on my own without the AI man, which is not that bad for me. I should be able to fly it anyway. I will be carrying 6 AMRAAMs, so I should be able to stop like 6 enemies all together. But as you can see, the situation here, just north over the Soul, it's I don't know. I don't know this company. It's basically impossible. I don't think so that this company is like winnable. There are so many ground units, so many air units that looks very like desperate, this situation here. So let's save the progress, and I'll be flying this mission in my next video. So for now, guys, that's all from my side. So far, thank you for watching. As always, have fun, take care, and bye.